Hi guys, my name is AJ. Welcome back to AJ's Budgeting. In today's video, first off, thank you for subscribing to my channel, liking, commenting underneath my videos and my shorts. I am super appreciative and I thank you guys. So in this video, we're going to be doing one thing. We're going to be talking about my debt payoff plan. So I know this video took a long time to come, but I had to first adjust my budget, which I did post that video already last month in March because it is April 1st. But we're going to be talking about that and why I'm choosing to pay off my debt the way that I am doing. So if you remember this notebook, I told you guys I'm going to use it until there's no more papers left in here, okay? So we're gonna go to the page with my debt payoff plan in there. So if you didn't watch the first video, I have over $70,000 in debt. At the beginning of January, my debt total was $70,741.08. And that's between credit card debt, my car loan, student loans. Yeah, I think it's just those three things. I do own a house in California and we're not even about to talk about that because that is not something that's about to be paid off right now. Whew. Okay, so let's get into it. So first thing we're gonna talk about are what are my goals. I only have one main goal, is to pay off 10K in debt. That can be over the year, but what I'm also going to be doing is doing savings challenges. At first, last month for March, one of my goals were to pay off 2 of my cards while I'm trying to do the savings challenges and still make the minimum monthly payments. And honestly, that was probably just a little too much. If I wasn't doing the savings challenges that was going to go towards my debt payoff, then it would have made more sense. But since I'm not doing that, then it doesn't make any sense and it wasn't tangible. So the challenges that I'm going to be doing are my 100 envelope challenge. This is from Maggie & Co. And once I get done with this, I'm going to save $5,050. And right now I'm just stuffing this with my personal wallet, which is fine. I'm going to actually start, maybe not this month, maybe in May, putting some extra money in there. That way it can get me to my goal of finishing by the end of the year. Another thing that I am doing is every time that I stuff my personal wallet, which I would show you guys, but I left it in the car, I am putting $20 in this 1K savings challenge. And ironically enough, there's 50 20s on here. So about time, like maybe the second week before the end of the year, I can unstuff this and it'll be $1,000. So I'm excited for that. Right now I have 320. So that's another challenge that I'm doing. Another one that I'm doing is my Can You Smell the Roses challenge. This is a 3K monthly challenge that I created. It's not available in my shop yet, but my goal is to get it available for you guys in sometime in April. Comment down below if you really like this challenge. I'm obsessed with roses, so I wanted each rose to have a different color and go with a different month. So each month you're basically saving $250 and it's an envelope built in. So yeah, this is what it looks like. And when I get done with this in December, I will have $3,000 saved for the year. And I am super excited about that. This one is my husband's challenge. And I'm not taking any money from that. That is strictly his. So let's go into my savings binder. So another challenge or challenges that I'm going to be using is the croissant challenge. This is $500. So once I get done with this, I'm gonna unstuff this and put this in my high priority. I'm gonna put this in my high priority high priority. Wow. My high yield savings account. There we go. My husband has his with Ally in the bucket system, and I have mine with Discover. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And the good thing about this is that I can just wipe this off with a alcohol pad and like restart it if I wanted to. And I'm definitely trying to figure out if I want to do that or not, but that's to be determined. And then another one that I'm doing is my 52-week challenge, which is the 2024 Friday by Simple Shops. When I get done with this, because I'm doing all the bonus too, I'm going to be saving $811 for the entirety of the year. And so far, I haven't missed anything. I know the video for the March 29th one is going to be posting a little bit late, but that's okay. But those are that's just like 5 challenges that I'm doing that are listed right here. And then I did add up the total once I get done saving for everything. It's gonna be a little bit over $10,000. So it's gonna be $10,361, which is over my goal, right? So another way that I'm going to accomplish this is by just paying my minimum payments only. So right now, my total minimum payments for the month are $1,060, which I do believe that's correct, because I was just talking to my husband about that the other day. So I'm gonna just say 1060. Yeah, that looks jumbled, but that's fine. Just for a mental note for me. So, and then another way that I'm going to accomplish this is no spending on my credit cards. And that's going to be a big thing. I know emergencies can happen, and that's why I'm trying to hurry up and save like at least $1,000 in my emergency fund. So if you didn't watch my March cash condensing and me going over and seeing what savings challenges that I already did that I'm going to pull to put in my put in my emergency fund, go ahead and check out that video. So now we're going to get to the methods that I'm going to be using. So I'm doing kind of a combination of the avalanche method and the snowball method. So what I mean by that is the snowball method is when you take the lowest balance and you pay that first all the way up into the highest. Now the avalanche method is when you take the highest interest rate and pay that off first, and then you go to the lowest interest rate. So when I say I'm going to be using a combination, I mean that the snowball method is the order of the types of debt that I'm going to pay off first. So I'm going to pay off my credit cards first. Then, rewind. So it's sorted out into the avalanche method, meaning the ones with the highest percentages for the interest rate are going to be the first things that I tackle, which are the credit cards. Next is my car loan, and then lastly is my student loans. You know, student loans are maybe like 3 or 5%, so it's not even worth it to try to pay that off. And then my monthly payment's only $220.07, so that's okay. My car loan interest rate is, I think, 10%. And then my credit cards range from 8% all the way up to 29%. So that's what we're going to be doing first. So within the different types of debt that I'm going to be tackling, which is the avalanche method, because we're starting off with the highest interest rates first, which is the credit cards. Within the credit cards, I'm going to be doing the snowball method. So I am going to start off with the lowest balance and then go to the highest, and then go from there. Now, so the steps that I need to take in order to do this is I need to adjust my budget accordingly. And I was already being proactive in doing that. So I started that last month when everything was like hitting the fan, but you know what? Thank God, because my bills were still paid. We did not want for anything, and I was still able to save money to help me pay off my debt with the help of my husband, and I'm so grateful for him. Because coming from me, my mom raised us to be very independent, and it's super hard for me to ask for help because I just rather work hard for my money. But it's some days where I just need to let go of whatever pride that I have and just be like, hey, I need help. And actually this month I really wasn't working that much. So that actually played another factor into my budget because I'm hourly, not salary. Number 2 is limit excess spending outside of plans and budgeting. So I'm taking one trip this year, and it's going to be back home, which I'm originally from Michigan. So I'm going to be doing that, and we're not doing anything else for the rest of the year. I know Josh wants to go home and see his parents, but I might not be able to do that. However, I did offer to pay for one of his parents' plane tickets to come out to us in July. So I'm just waiting to see if he wants to do that. And in the meantime, I'm going to start saving for that anyways. Number 3 is make savings a priority before sinking funds. So that's like a mental note for myself because I'm like, okay, I have these sinking funds. I need to stuff this amount every month, which are my goal amount, but I don't have to do that. Some of the necessities are going to be like my car, groceries, my dog, and household items. But like my low priority stuff, I just need to get in the habit, like if I can only put $10 for the month, then I can only put $10, and that is perfectly fine. I don't need to beat myself up about that. So number 4 is extra money outside of the budget goes to the credit cards. So what that means is like if I budget and everything is accounted for the month, and I'm like, okay, well, I still have this extra money and I don't want to put it towards like any savings challenges or like the 100 envelope challenge, I'm going to put it towards the card with the lowest balance first. That way I can still be proactive without harming my budget. And what I mean by that is like, you know, when you have the cash for something and you don't spend all of it and then you just put it up somewhere and you find it later, that's what I mean. Because I'm pretty good about budgeting all of my money and basically figure out where I need it to go and whatnot. Number 5 is just a reminder that me getting out of debt is not going to happen overnight, and it's going to take time. It's going to take dedication and perseverance to do it. And I'm not only just saying that for myself, I'm saying that for everyone that's watching. You know, we got in the habit of loving those instant gratification, and sometimes those instant gratifications get in our way of success because we think everything comes so easily and we could just wave our fingers and everything will go away. And in reality, it's not like that. It takes a lot of time, dedication, planning, failing, and succeeding in order for you to accomplish your goals. And if anything that I said in this video just went over your head, I hope that sticks in your head, because anything that you really want is not going to happen overnight. And we definitely need to realize that. And I'm sick of paying that much amount of money for debt every month, because that is insane. And that's just my credit cards. That's the crazy part about it. Like, guys, do you know how much less my bills will be if I didn't have these credit card payments? I think my bills will only be $2,100 a month. And if I get rid of my car payment and my student loans, it's going to be 21 minus 685. No, 700. It's going to be $1,400 a month. So we need to like do this, but I know it's not going to happen overnight. And I'm excited for the journey. And just let me know down below how you guys' debt payoff is going. Are you guys Do you have as much debt as me? Do you have more? But remember, I'm not including the house, because right now the house is like 500 and something thousand for California, but it's a new build though, so I can't complain. But once I get this debt paid off, and hopefully we're still in the state of California while I do this, I am going to start tackling the mortgage, the principal, because I'm going to have that expendable income to put more towards the principal of the mortgage to get that paid down sooner. So that is my plan. Let me know also below if you think this is a good idea, if I need to tweak something so I have a good layout. But thank you guys for joining me. I'm so glad that you guys are here. And again, thank you so much for following my journey and following my channel and subscribing and liking and commenting and sharing. I definitely do appreciate it, especially because like I'm still new to YouTube. I've only started making videos in October, and it's been almost 6 months since my first video, but I'm still thankful for you guys, and I'm excited to see where this journey is gonna take us. And as always, guys, happy savings.